the machine with touching there's a mango. Tenzin, he do consultation. He do consultation. Learned psychology and consultation. So I asked him, what's the problem that most people have? So he said, anxiety. Huh? What? Anxiety. So anxiety is one thing, but you see, so much of that, it comes from basically it comes from the attachment to this life. Not come from wisdom. No. Not come from loving kindness, compassion. No. Not positive mind. It not come from positive mind. Not come from patience. No. It comes from the desire, grasping, clinging this life. And also because of depression, millions of people of depression, all come from that. So the Karature, if you practice patience, if you practice a good heart, it's only cherishing I, day and night, all the time. When I can be happy, when I can be happy, like Tibetans said, OM MANI PADME HUM. When I can be happy, when I can be happy. Instead of recite OM MANI PADME HUM. I think many of the older mothers, Tibetan, they recite OM MANI PADME HUM for all the sentient beings. I hear their prayer, I listen what they pray. For all the mother sentient beings to be free from samsara. To each one, they pray. All those old mothers, those who don't get started deep Dharma. Don't get started like you, many of you study, text Tibetan is Dharma. Not that. Even they can't read Tibetan letter. But they recite OM MANI PADME HUM for all the sentient beings. Can you imagine? Could you? Can you imagine? OM MANI PADME HUM, one word, I mean, not one word, sorry, 6 syllables. Thinking all these sentences, numberless helpings, numberless sangha, numberless animals. Numberless animal means that ordinary people cannot see underneath the earth, inside the mountain, tiny insects, ordinary people cannot see. When you walk in the grass, those so tiny flies jumping away. So much flying in the sky, when you see through the sunbeam, certain places. But when there's no sunshine, you don't see the sunlight. Unbelievable. So different insects, all of that. They answer the different universe. There are numberless universe and scientifically mentioned as well as Buddha. So numberless. Then those suffering. Then numberless human beings in different universes, numberless universes. So you say that Om Mani Padme Hum, think all sentient beings to be free from suffering, to achieve enlightenment. Receive a benefit what sentient beings receive. Numberless sentient beings in this realm, they receive the benefit. The older mothers, they recite, they pray like that. Oh, like that you see. Unbelievable, unbelievable. So, Kaswari. So, what I'm saying, if you practice you practice a good heart, patience, unity, contentment, as one says, these positive things. You see, all these things. What makes a good human being in the world? That you bring peace, happiness in the world, from your family, then your country, the whole world. Besides yourself. So I think if you practice these things, good heart, all that, then the depression, much less. Depression, the anxiety, all less, much less, so much less, depending on how much you practice. You see, depression like this, depression, certain hours, like for example, whenever it turns out morning, then you get depression. You didn't have depression before, night before, but whenever the morning comes, you have depression. Or whenever the sun sets, the evening time, whatever happens, the depression comes. Oh, there's one depression like this. Many depression is due to a basically, you need so strong desire to this life, and you want something you didn't get. You didn't get. So you see, strong desire to this life, want to get something not happening, so like that. You see, come from that. So there's a reason, or you can say, you can explain. But some depression, certain hours, it's sad. It didn't depend on some reason like that. I mentioned others, but as the sunset in the afternoon, depression comes. But didn't depression before that. Oh, in the morning, the depression comes. I saw in the text. Why there's in the past life. You see, during those times, sexual misconduct. So, a result of that, in the depression, in that time, whenever that time, then depression comes. So I saw in the text that. So, of course, then what you do, not only being upset, you only stay upset, no. Then what you do is you purify the remedy is what you should purify the past negative karma. Then you try to abstain from that as much as you can. That you see, not just being sad. I'm this, not that. Sorry. I'm talking like child. Sorry, sitting here. You see, so you purify past nikrama. You do the practice of purification as much as possible. There's so many types of purification. But the 35 Buddha very powerful. By practicing one time, 35 Buddha practice, it purifies very heavy nigirgama, kill the father, mother, arahata, kill the arahat, cause blood to Buddha, disunity among the sanghas. Those are very, very heavy karma without break. Even other negative karmas without break, larger ones, they have to wait a long time. Then the heaviest karma, other the very heavy karma, help the heaviest to do good, but other this get reborn. In the number 8, they held number 8 in your namre, inexhaustible hell. So even this, for the eons, even this world end, but your karma is not finished to be in that hell realm, number 8. Then you get born in another universe. Then you experience the number 8, the hell realm there. Oh, like that, you see? Until your karma finishes. So by reciting 35 Buddha, you see, during the conversion, just one time, they recite that one time doing well. Not just playing tape recorder, not like that. It's no thoughts, not that. Reciting well, then you see those 5 heavy negative karma without break to wrap in the other karma, so get purified, totally get purified. This Kasuri I wrote to Deputy Dhamma to Rinpoche Dhammasala. Why Lama Tsongkhapa did not say Vajrasapa many numbers, but why Tattva Buddha did so many Tattva Buddha with procession? So Rinpoche answered, Rinpoche said, your question is like Kaya, like somebody give order to do. What's like that? Rinpoche said, but Rinpoche said, if you recite this one time, well, then purifies 5 the very heavy karma. All they get purified, just even doing one time. That's why Lama Tsongkhapa did procession, many 100,000 procession. I thought 700, but many, much, so much, with the touch by Buddha, the recitation. So that many, the most powerful one is I mean, those who listen Dharma. I mean, those who true refugee Buddha, they can understand. So by pleasing the Guru, by pleasing the Guru, by pleasing whatever, whatever pleases the Guru, that well, that is the most powerful purification. That's the most powerful purification. Because the Guru is the most powerful, then numberless Buddha, then numberless Buddha. Like you see the Kature, outside people compare your parents as a more powerful object to create merit if you serve them, if you serve them, say much greater unbelievable merit you collect in purification. And then ordained sanghas, even the ordinary, not who have direct perception of emptiness, just ordinary sangha, monks, nuns, then you see unbelievable the serving them, unbelievable merit you collect in purification, much deeper, stronger. Then you see the Arya beings who has wisdom directly perceiving emptiness. Directly perceiving emptiness. So, serving them, all the unbelievable powerful merits in the purification. Then the Arahats, then numberless Arahats, one Bodhisattva. Numberless Arahats, one Bodhisattva. You see if you serve or so unbelievable, most powerful purification, collect merit. Then numberless Arahats. Then numberless Bodhisattva, one Buddha. Then you serve one Buddha. Most unbelievable purification, collect merit. Then numberless Bodhisattva. Then now numberless Buddha, then one Guru. And you serve, then wow, the most powerful purification and collect most extensive merit. Most extensive merit you collect, most powerful one Guru, then numberless Buddha. So therefore it's like this. So so this by pleasing the Guru, that's the most powerful purification. So even you see, so then you try abstain from those negative karmas. So you see, this is the way to do, not just that stay abstinent. No, you try to overcome. So that's the way to do it. Not just think only suffering, then leave it there. No, you don't think to be free from suffering. You don't think that. No, that doesn't happen. Also like that. Anxiety, or the depression, all that. So even of course the karma. You see. Everything is karma from the karma, past karma. Yes, what is the reason? There's no reason, just comes whatever, like that. So okay. Okay.